was able to build $1 million business within 12 months. That sounds really great, right? Let's talk about some of the unknown truths behind the scenes of what it actually takes to get there. So first and foremost, on the road to 7 figures, you're going to realize that just about everything that could go wrong will go wrong. And so there is no one to blame for your lack of success other than yourself. So it's really, really important that you take radical responsibility for the things in your business that are not going correctly, and realize that by you making changes to your habits, to your lifestyle, and to your mindset, you are actually able to create the difference and create the change in your business that you want to see. Now, the second thing that I learned along the way of creating a 7-figure business is that your back-end systems are going to make or break your ability to not just run this business and scale it, but to maintain it. Scaling to 7 figures is hard enough, but actually maintaining that level of business is very, very difficult if you don't have good systems in place. So some of the core systems that I would look at developing are, 1, your onboarding and delivery process for your clients. Number 2, your team management system. And if you're going, hey, wait, I don't even have a team yet, I promise you're going to need one. And so starting to develop the processes through which you actually facilitate running your business and recording that is going to be very, very important when you do bring on team members. The third thing is then creating a really streamlined process and system for how you go about marketing and creating content for your business. As a CEO, you shouldn't be doing anything in your business that isn't directly connected to revenue. So, that being said, creating these systems and these processes is going to allow you to offboard those tasks onto your team members rather than you spending time doing things that aren't revenue generating. Now, the third thing that I learned that I think that we should talk about, jumping off of building systems in your business, is actually setting up automations in your business. Anything that you do more than twice in your business needs to either be systematized or automated. So let's look at some examples of that. Something that I see new business owners doing all the time is sending contracts and sending invoices manually. That is something that should be an automated process. Another automated process would potentially be consumption emails or follow-ups or things in your sales sequence. Anything that you are currently doing manually, look to see if there is a way that that process could actually be automated. Anything that you can't automate should then be offboarded to a team member. It should be systematized so it takes as little time as possible to create the process and have a repeatable process that you can pass off to somebody else and outsource. When you are scaling a business to $1 million, it is so important that you learn to see the difference between owning your job and owning a business, right? So when you are leveraging your own time for money, you own your job. You're in charge, but you are still trapped. You're not financially free. You are still required to be in the business for the business to continue to run. When you start actually being a business owner is when you start leveraging other people's time for money. So it's very important that you set things up from the beginning to be able to scale. Which brings me to my next point. If you are trying to scale your business with the goal of a $10,000 a month, you're holding yourself back. If you set your systems up in the beginning to be able to scale to a $100,000 a month, then $10K is going to be no problem at all. The next thing that you should consider is actually generating passive income within your business. Again, with leveraging your own time for money, if you have to leverage your own time or a team member's time to actually deliver the service that you're selling, it's not going to be very scalable. So I would recommend looking at something like a membership or something that is going to be not only passive income, but reoccurring income so that you're not having to put in the work to also make sales every single month. It is a lot less work to maintain something like a membership to just increase the retention than it is to sell enough courses or something like that to make enough money to maintain your business every single month. And that brings me to my last point, which is sales and marketing. If you don't know exactly who each of your offers are for, that is why you're not selling them. If you don't have the clarity as to who your offer is for and specifically what problems it solves for your ideal client, they are not going to have that clarity either. People will not pay you to solve a problem that, one, they don't understand that they have, and two, it doesn't seem that you understand that they have. This lack of understanding of your offers is going to come through in your marketing, and so it's going to be impossible for you to have highly converting attraction marketing if you are not super clear on exactly who your offer is for and exactly what you're able to deliver for your clients throughout your offer. I think that everybody, when they talk about building $1 million business, they try to make it sound really rosy and glamorous. And the fact of the matter is that you're going to be working a lot. There are going to be many, many 12-hour work days in your business, and it's going to be hard. These are some of the things that I have learned over the past year, going over all kinds of road bumps and roadblocks along the way. And so if you take these and apply these to your business early on, you will have a much simpler scaling journey. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below or DM me over on my Instagram at kenda.laney, and I would love to connect and chat with you there. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video.